Okay, we're live. I have no idea how to set up the stream to be announced earlier, just a few minutes or something, so it is what it is. Let me just fetch my hard drive here. Let me know when you are in the chat. In the meantime, I'm just going to talk to myself a little bit and maybe tune some of my stream parameters here. You should be able to hear me out, whoever has joined or not joined so far. Let's type test. Okay, chat works. Let's start the poll. Hello, hello, whoever joined. I can see that somebody has joined. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just setting up something on the stream. I will be right with you. All right. I guess the topic is not that popular, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think I'm ready. We have about 1 hour until I have to go, so we need to do this fairly fast. So as usual, this is my Lenovo ThinkPad T580 hooked up to the streaming PC via HDMI cable and the capture card. And we are going to format everything and install OpenMandriva. Just before I wipe everything, I want to show you what is currently installed in here and what will be wiped in a second. Which fetch did I install? NeoFetch? Yeah, I did. Okay, so currently installed, I have OpenBSD on this laptop and XFCE, if you can allow me to call it that in Croatian, right? So this is going to be wiped and reviewed on a later date, I suppose. I need more time with OpenBSD to get a good feeling about what that is and how it behaves and, you know, all that good stuff. So let's plug our boot drive here and okay, it's a bit finicky. Let's see if this auto mounts it. Not exactly. I have some issues with connections today. My HDMI cable has been interrupting itself. The hard drive looks plugged in. Okay, let's reboot. Let's reboot and see how that works. There we go. Reboot. There we go. Let's press F12 to interrupt the bootloader and switch to Ventoy. USB 3. We should have OpenMandriva here. There we go. ROM from last month. Boot it up. Open Source Fiddler, guten Abend. OpenMandriva, let me just move my, where is my image? Logitech camera. A little bit lower, start in live mode. This should be plenty good. Okay, while this is booting, maybe I could maybe I could move my chat to the right screen side. This will be nicer. All right. Okay, unify outputs. There we go. Welcome to Mandriva. Open Source Fiddler, I'm thinking about making a video about GUIX. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. I think there should be some audience for that. So before I start installing OpenMandriva, I just want to show you the website. Let's skip this part. I don't need this right now. OpenMandriva.org. Okay, so OpenMandriva has two versions of their operating system, right? So Rome is a rolling distribution, and Rock is a stable one that comes out every now and then, right? It's a fixed packages distribution. Open Source Fiddler, yes, and now that I have more than 20 subscribers, I can influence. You should definitely influence people into using more GNU software, definitely. So the difference is like rolling distribution and a stable one, and let me just maximize. So then you need to go to the download button, of course, and it says, oh, they actually changed this. They actually changed this since the other day when I first came to this page. So 2 or 3 days ago on this page, there was a super ugly procedure that would take you to a wiki page or a Git page, or I actually forgot, but it was very convoluted and very difficult to understand which file do I need to download, but luckily there was a link to a SourceForge. Also, there was a link to what was it called? The web archive thing, whatever. They were supposed to have ISO files for download and the torrent files, but all of it was outdated and not updated for more than a year. So I ended up on SourceForge, as I'm going to do now. And the download kind of started, but it took like forever to download. I suppose now it's working fine, but the experience obviously was influenced by some other influencer who is apparently not me, because I'm just doing the first video right now. But yeah, the download procedure was awful, and I'm super happy that they removed all of the extra unnecessary and not the steps that were not functional, right? So it says features, kernel, Plasma 624, LibreOffice software repository, selector, update configuration. Let's not click on any of these things for now. Let's just install first and then play with the operating system. Okay, here we go. The system is not plugged into the power source. We can fix this easily. Really easy. There we go. Are you happy now, OpenMandriva? You are now plugged into a power source. although it did not detect this, but it doesn't matter, you're plugged in. Let's go with American English. Press next button. Let's go to Zagreb. Next. Keyboard. Let's access our keyboard because I want our keyboard. Next. Replace a partition with OpenMandriva, erase disk, and manual partitioning. Okay, so like an real actual noob, we are going to just erase disk and let the operating system manage all of this for us, because that's what the real noob will always do, of course. Swap no hibernate, swap with hibernate, and swap to file. Okay, so this is an interesting choice. I will pick the most complex one with hibernate, which is supposed to create a swap partition larger, or at least as large as my RAM, which is 16 gigs. X4 butter file system. Let's go with X4. Let's give this operating system an easy job with the most common file system, right, on Linux. So the swap is 16.9 gigs, which is just about enough for the hibernate. Let's go with next. Your full name. My full name is, as always, Dart. Okay. What is the name of this computer? This computer is called computer. Okay, my password. We have three concurrent viewers, so not too many people are interested in OpenMandriva, I can see. Log in automatically without using a password. That's fine. For this demonstration, use the same password for the administrator account. What do you mean administrator? It should be called root, but fine. Location, keyboard, erase everything. FE 300 megs, Mandriva 900 gigs, swap almost 17. Let's install this, and we are now warned that the installer is about to make changes which we are not going to be able to undo. Install now, and let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, installing OpenMandriva for the first time. Clearing mounts, creating GPT partition, setting boot flags. This is fine. Open source fiddler for the win. I was always wondering how does it work when you actually... Oh, installation failed. Squash FS does not exist. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate. I would suspect that Mandriva is not the one to blame for this, but rather the fact that I'm booting from Ventoy. So let's see how fast can I burn it to the USB stick. I will take this fault on me, because some Linux distributions just don't want to boot from disk. From Ventoy, right? Could not mount. Okay, this is a shame. Mila Hoffman, I learned OpenMandriva has a Cosmic desktop spin yesterday. I want to try it. Yeah, unfortunately, I downloaded the KDE one. We need to... this is going to be a slight problem. Slight problem. How do I do this? I need to burn this OpenMandriva. Do I have it downloaded on my main PC? I actually don't. I only have it on this. Can we mount this? Can we mount this on the live installer? Okay, this is going to be a small problem. Let's go and quickly download it on my main PC. Download. Let's see if this is faster or transferring from this hard drive will be faster. To the desktop, save. Actually, the default install is giving me Plasma 6 X11 ROM. Okay, let's see how fast this download is. 1 hour left. Okay, that's totally crap. Let me fetch my other laptop. We need to do this faster. Give me a second. You can talk in chat while I am trying to flash this on a USB stick. Copy finished. Using Fedora Media Writer. Select ISO file. From the desktop, flash drive, write and write. Yeah, so slight problem is that I only have like 45 minutes remaining before I need to go, but I will give this a proper shot at least to finish the install. I am writing it to the USB stick at the moment. Let me just switch back to the full screen. So while this is writing to the USB stick, Open Source Fiddler, I'm going to leave work in 5 to 10 minutes, then eat something, so I think that I will miss the most of the stream, but will rewatch later. What's the deal with this operating system? How do you pronounce your name? Stewani? I apologize, I'm just trying to do my best to read it. What's the deal with Mandriva? Well, Steven, yeah, I understand Steven, but I'm wondering how did you pull it from STE1EE? But never mind. So do you remember or have you heard of Mandrake Linux? That was the legit first Linux distribution that I have ever used that has just worked out of the box. It was, now you're going to have to verify this after me, but it was roughly around the year 2000, maybe a bit earlier, 99 maybe, when Mandrake came out, because before Mandrake I was using mostly Debian, but pretty much any distribution was like do-it-yourself distribution, and not do-it-yourself like Arch Linux, but more like Slackware or you know, you would download something that would be called distribution, then you would have to download kernel source and compiler kernel source, put the drivers in the kernel because modules could not automatically load because they did not exist at the time. And once modules started existing, then this guy called, this French guy, what was his name? I forgot. Right now he's doing the Android distribution called EOS, like /E/OS, and he made Mandrake at the time. Let's say €99, and this Mandrake just worked. You would just install it; it would detect all of your hardware. It just worked literally. You would not need to have any actual Linux knowledge to get to the usable desktop. So that was really a breakthrough at the time. And after that, I don't remember if the guy quit the project or there was some licensing issue with the name Mandrake, if I recall correctly, and it was renamed to Mandriva. And then there was another distribution, I believe, called Connectiva, and then these two kind of mixed together, joined, and what turned out in the end was like a spiritual successor of all of them, called OpenMandriva, right? So recently other influencers and YouTubers and whatnot have started talking about OpenMandriva, and I just asked if you guys want to see it. If you don't want to install it yourself, I can try it on stream or make a video about it. Let's see what it's all about, right? I know it's RPM packages based, so there's that. My stick is being written 66% right now. I have Ventoy here, and that's where I prepared the ISO image, but the Mandriva installer failed to install from this. It just crashed. And I don't fault them for that. No, not a lot of them don't actually install from Ventoy. So it's not a big deal. I'm just flashing to the actual stick now. Nino says, I've heard of Mandrake. I also know about OpenMandriva, but I never used it before. So it's cool because it's really old operating system. Steven, I would not say that OpenMandriva is the one that is old, more like a successor to the legacy of the old Mandrake. That's how I see it, right, at this very moment. Yeah, the flashing is near finished. Let me just go to the web page once again. I don't need this. OpenMandriva. So this is their web page. They are offering Roam and Rock. These are the rolling distribution and the stable distribution. And stable is coming with KDE5, and rolling is coming with both KDE5 and 6 at your choice, as I understand it. And when you go to the download, right now it's offering a direct download to SourceForge with the download to... Okay, my flashing is finished. Basically, you can choose between various. Let's see if we get started here. Yeah, torrents, mirror downloads, a lot of stuff. Choose your release, download ISO file from SourceForge. Yeah, so you can go with Rome 2412. And there are plenty of choices, right? Maybe zoom in a little bit. So Plasma 6, Plasma 5, LXQt, GNOME, and Cosmic. I have plugged in the stick that I have just flashed. The whole thing is a little bit frozen at the moment. Okay. Let's just kill the laptop and reboot. Okay, I have given Mandriva a bit of a hard time by putting it in a way that I could have predicted would not work. Okay, let me see the first default option. Yeah, they are already offering Cosmic for sure, but you know, Cosmic is new, so I'm not sure if I want to give them a fair shot with something that is in alpha state, right? So let's give them a fair shot with something that is stable and something that Mandriva worked on for a while before checking out the differences between this and the version with Cosmic. Okay, unify outputs. We are going to just quit the welcome screen and switch directly to the installer. Okay, welcome. We are choosing my location and my keyboard. Default, we are going to erase disk and choose with Hibernate because I want to test this. Next, your full name. Login automatically, same password for the root. Okay, install. These are all the steps that I have already taken like 20 minutes ago when everything crashed. But let's see if it will work now, because this is the same ISO image that crashed on me earlier while it was running from Ventoy, so it crashed again. But this is now on a regular USB stick. This should have not crashed. Send automatic report. Actually, it's not crashed. It's just Plasma shell. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this is unfortunate, but the installer is actually running, filling up file systems. This is fine. I mean, they need to investigate what's going on with Plasma here. I literally did nothing wrong here. I just booted it up and pressed install. Nino, Mandrake lost lawsuit probably because of logo, not name. Oh, but they, I can't say for sure, but if I recall correctly, they did rename themselves to Mandriva when that lawsuit was lost, right? So what was the reason behind that? If it's just logo, I don't know. Nino by Mandrake, I mean Mandrake Linux. Yeah, of course. Mislav Plasma Keksi. Mislav Zg Games YouTube official. Interesting nickname. Filling up file systems. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I have about like half an hour more before I have to go, so it will be a short stream. Hopefully this installer will finish. When do I review Fortnite on Mandriva? When do I review Fortnite on any Linux? Can I cheat with playing Fortnite through the GeForce Now on Linux? Is that allowed? Can I do that? Hint, wink. Filling up file systems. I could play Fortnite through GeForce Now on Linux. Definitely. No, GeForce Now is NVIDIA's streaming platform. Basically, they give you a cloud rented PC. I don't think it needs any particular explanation what that is, right? You just remotely connect, you get a stream of your game. The game is running on their PC. You can pull the stream in any web browser, including Linux. They have it's paid, of course, but they have a kind of a free tier which puts you in a queue, and when you wait through the queue, then you can play for free for up to an hour. It's more like a demo, but when they disconnect you, you can connect again for another hour. So you can try it if you want. Hey, Mislav. Oh, all done. Restart now. Restart now and done. And let me just pull my USB key out of the laptop as soon as it is rebooted. And this is literally a USB key. OpenMandriva will automatically boot in 5 seconds. Mislav has... What did you do? I mean, thank you, but I'm not sure what this activity is. Is it a super chat or something else? Oh, it's a super chat with a sticker. Thank you very much. You could have subbed with instead of doing that. I have enabled join button channel, join channel button, unify outputs. Okay, welcome to OpenMandriva. We are now booted up in the T580 ThinkPad. Hi Dart, hello Mandriva. We have some features to cover. Kernel 6.12.1. I need money for Fortnite skins. Okay. Good enough. KDE Plasma 6.2.4, LibreOffice, update configuration. Can I click this and go next? Oh, it's just a walkthrough of sorts, or configure. Can I click on these system updates? None of this is clickable. Okay, this is just a walkthrough. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but I think this is on 125% zoom. Yeah, it definitely is 125, but the taskbar is very little. So if I would put it on 100%, you can see how small the taskbar actually is on their default setup. It's actually cool for a laptop use. Scale, let's put it back to 125. If you want me to zoom in even further, please say. About this system. Okay, KDE Plasma 624. And what else can we say? Wayland, definitely. 16 gigs of RAM, Lenovo ThinkPad. Okay, we don't have anything to see here. Let's go through the installed applications for fancies. Card games, patience. Okay, graphics, internet, Chromium web browser. Blowfish encrypted file or GPG for better protection. Seems that your system has no keys suitable for encryption. Please set up at least one encryption key. And how do I do that? I don't actually use this in KDE. Let's go with this option. Oh, it took a while to launch the browser. Not sure why. Ungoogled Chromium. Okay, that's a neat option. That's a neat option. So you get all the benefits of Chromium without the Google stuff, I suppose. But the normal Chromium is also without Google login at this point. So I'm not even entirely sure what's the entire difference. But let's see what the other... let's actually see NeoFetch if it's installed. And yes, it is. Okay. This is a neat way to prepare the operating system. Let's clear this and do it again, just so it's straight and line up. Breeze and a lot of other data that we already know about. One battery is charging, the other one is charged. So we have KD applications, Kmail, Telegram is also pre-installed. This is really interesting. Kdenlive video editor, MPV media player, Office. Let's see which version it is. I'm pretty sure it's the most up-to-date one, 24.8. Okay, let me check in about just one more time, 24.8. Okay. What else there is? Settings. Okay, DNF. Let's allow the DNF Dragora to initialize. System. Okay, crash process viewer, discover, Dolphin info center. Disk free. Is my microphone loud enough? I think it is. Disk managers, menu editors, software repository, selector, system monitor, system update. Let's see system update. Oh, that's just DNF. That's just DNF running in automatic mode, like we the click. So this is going to update the distribution. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Is it going to update all of this? 3 files removed. Installing kernel desktop. Which kernel are we on now? Kernel 6.12.1 and we are switching to 6.12.6. Okay. So a bunch of packages are about to be upgraded. Okay, that's fine. Let's close this so they don't interfere. Okay, this is a whole lot of packages that are going to be upgraded. Total download pack 1 gigabyte. Is this okay? Yes. So far this required like zero knowledge of literally anything. I'm just clicking around and fooling around. This is easy. Izgubio sam špaget. Do not fuff. I have no idea what fuff is. Help me out. Špaget. DNF. Ah, okay. Yeah. It takes a bit of loading for that to sit. Utilities, Arc, Kate, Cleopatra, Kwrite, NeoVim, okay. Help, power session. We are going to test Hibernate. I want to see how that works. Also sleep. I'm always interested in how well are Sleep and Hibernate prepared in any of these distributions. This is like literally essential for me on a laptop. Maybe hibernate not so much, but sleep is very important because the way I use a laptop is I just close it and I want to quickly as quickly as possible resume. Upgrade is if you are lightweight, real users deal with security vulnerabilities like real users. If you don't have at least one RC on your machine, are you even trying? Am I even trying? I mean, are we even testing a new distribution that we haven't tried before? Let's call that a try. Spaghetti upgrade. And I have a Telegram call. Okay, let's answer. Back. So yes, a friend called on Telegram, and my friend says that I should say hi to Mislav and Spaghetti, and the friend's name is Ivan Vucica. So if you know Ivan Vucica, he's saying hi to both of you, Spaghetti and Mislav. Hey, Mislav too. Ivan Vucica said hi. Maybe to all three of you. I'm not sure if he knows you, the two of you, or he's just saying hi to the Croatian guys. Spaghetti, if you don't know Ivan, then I guess my friend is trolling. It's a friend of mine, Croatian guy. I mean, Ivan, if you are watching the stream, just type something in chat. I know that you have a Google account, for sure. The update identifies as complete. Okay, the update says that it's complete. Let's just reboot, power, restart. What is the name of this sticker? What's up, Mislav? Mislav 2. What is the name of this sticker? Why can't I read the sticker name? It's just like a crying one. Or laughing one. Okay, we're booting it to the new kernel, so the upgrade finished pretty good. Okay, that's the laughing one. I can recognize this one, no matter how chorap I am. Let's see if the Plasma remembered that we want to have both screens the same. Yes, it did remember. Okay, let's close this one. Did we update the KDE maybe? That's a good question. Okay, let's just maximize Neo fetch. This is faster. So KDE is 624. That one was the same as previously, I think. But we're good. We have a new kernel right now. Mislav, thank you for the 2. You could have pressed the join button instead. I told this to the other Mislav as well. But thank you anyway. Thank you very much. So what are we going to check here? Like, can we zoom in on this a little bit? Yeah, we can. Let's make it a big font, DNF. I'm a DNF noob, so Which DNF version is this? Is this the new one? DNS version. Did I not press? I did. DNS dash version. And why did it not identify which version it is then? Okay, let's try like this. Okay, how do I tell it? How do I ask it which version it is? Why is it doing this to me? It literally says dash version. Okay, let's do something, whatever. Okay, it turns up to help. Guys, how do I check DNF version? No manual entry. So it's my fault. Okay, too much pressure. Okay, so the latest one is Mislav, welcome to Visionaries. You have 3 new emojis. What did I do to launch? What did I do to launch a web browser? I'm so silly sometimes. So the latest DNF version is version 5, right? The one that is having a whole lot of new functions. Pritisak, yes. What did I do? duckgo.com. Is this even a functioning browser? How did I do this? And why is my internet not working properly? Yeah, Mislav, I don't want to bother people too much with channel memberships because I just wanted to give them some kind of a perk when they type in chat to have a little hat in different colors and some perks, right? But if people want to support me, they will go to Ko-fi, right, and type whichever amount they are comfortable with. So that's why I have labeled it as the minimum amount of money that YouTube offered as an option, right? Why is my internet not working? Is this working? Okay, I think I'm stupid or something. Or this browser hates me. Why is Chromium launching for the second time taking so long to launch? What is the reason behind this? Is it installed via Flatpak in Flatpak in Flatpak in Flatpak, or I have literally clicked on a Chromium and waited for like 20 seconds for this to launch. I'm not even, I literally forget what I pressed in such a long time. DNF, how do I, can I just list packages? No. Sorry, I don't know how to work with DNF, but obviously I have guessed the command that I wanted. Grep Chromium. I just want to see if it's, yeah, it's installed as a DNF package. Good. And do we have Flatpak? Flatpak list. So nothing is installed as Flatpak. So the Chromium is definitely launching as DNF. And this is the second time that I have launched it, closed it, and now I'm going to launch it again, and let's see how much will it take to launch. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 seconds to launch a browser on a clean install of the operating system. Let's try something else. Let's try DNF install Firefox. We need to be sudo. Yes. Let's see what's the let's see how Firefox behaves. Izgubio sam špaget, ićemo ča na pivo i cedevitu. Cedevitu, ajde možda. Firefox. Launching Firefox for the first time in record time. Okay. Let's close this tab and this tab, and let's give it a couple of seconds to clear it from RAM, and let's launch Firefox one more time. I would expect this to launch like in 1 second. Pretty much, yes. Okay, let's try Chromium one more time. Launched Chromium. So what's the deal with Chromium? I have no idea, but it's somewhat broken. JJ Cordier, it's cool. I'm really new to Linux, so no pressure, man. Colleagues at work. Ivan is calling. I mean, Ivan, if you're looking the stream, do you want me to say Ivan, what do you mean? What do you want me to relay to the chat? I have not muted. Launch from the console. Okay. Do you want me to put you on speakerphone? Okay. But why don't you type in chat? Ivan says launch from console.
You're ignoring me.
Okay. Okay, Chromium from console, attempt 1. Wolf's Heap launch from CLI to C. Oh, that's you, Ivan. Okay, I forgot about your nickname. Launch from CLI to see what it does when launching Chromium. Well, that's unusual. Time won't help. It points you when you exit. Yeah, I figured that, and I should have put the ampersand on the end, but let's do it now. I just wanted to measure it. I mean, it will be around 25 seconds, yeah. We'd have to *f. Do you really want to do it now? I mean, I don't really care why the Chromium does not work out of the box, but the fact that it's a browser bundled with oh, okay, I understand now. But it's still around 25 seconds. Yeah, the Firefox works pretty nicely. Let's pin it here. Pin to Task Manager. So what I wanted to see, where do I check the DNF Linux? What is the Git repository for DNF? Using DNF. I just want to see which is the latest version, but if I recall correctly, it was version 5 that has had some cool new features or something. I should start learning Red Hat more. I have no clue about Red Hat stuff and anything RPM related. Time won't help. Time measures when processes exit. Some Mandriva issues likely might be revealed by monitoring dbus smells of inter-process comms issue. Do you know of the web page where can I check for the DNF latest DNF version, DNF software? Yeah, this is what I meant. It's version 5 point something. Let's ask the AI. What is it called? The AI from Brave. Like search Brave.com, is it? Yeah, that's right. What is special about DNF tool on Linux version 5? You avoid Red Hat stuff if all possible. Performance enhancement, updated terminal output. Okay, that's good for rising. To provide clearer and more informative feedback, fully integrated modularity. All right, new programming languages, primarily written in C++. This shift from Python. Shift from Python to C++. Okay, understand. I mean, I should start learning more about DNF as at work I need to. I have a new requirement at work. I need to work with Rocky Linux, so there will be plenty of chances to learn more about how it works, how it behaves, because I kind of grew up with Debian, right? And that's what I have here, and DNF I have nowhere. This is like a little look at the OpenMandriva. The application Chromium has requested to open KDE wallet. Maybe this is what has trolled the Chromium. Let's try again. Now it launches. So it was wallet which was holding back Chromium from launching. And the wallet popped up below Chromium, so I did not see it. And without inputting anything into the wallet is the one that allowed the browser to launch after 25 seconds without me typing the password. Let's launch it one more time. Yeah, that's it. It was the wallet's fault. But I can reboot one time just to be sure. Let's just be sure. Restart. Brave does AI stuff in EU. How brave? It wasn't wallet allowing it, it was Chrome timing out on the RPC. Debug stuff for keychain. Okay. Okay, so the so Firefox does not need it. Does anyone remember what was the special tool that the original Mandrake had for configuration? For configuring your operating system? Features, configure. Let's move it here and let's run Chromium once again. And yeah, it's typing it's asking for the password. And when I tap the password, now it works because it's unlocked. And there was something that I wanted to try. Firefox probably doesn't access any secrets at launch, only once you need the password. Okay, I am unplugging the power again, and let's go to the configuration, power settings. Power settings, I want to tell it to go to sleep when I close the lid. Power management. So on battery, when laptop lid is closed, go to sleep even when an external monitor is connected, which is the one that you are looking at. And when sleeping, enter standby. Oh, there is save session to memory, save session to both memory and disk, standby, then hibernate. Switch to hibernation after period of inactivity. This is something that I'm going to test on my own because it will take a while. So let's just do the standby thing, apply. Okay, I'm going to just close the lid now and it will go to sleep, of course. I have expected nothing less. And it's sleeping. Let's wake it up. Let's wake it up and see if everything is working properly. I have just opened the lid and we are pretty much back in with everything functioning properly. Networking works fine. Now let's try, okay, let's continue pinging this. Let's try hibernate. Let's try hibernate. Power, hibernate, just like that. These are some things that sometimes fail in certain distributions. So the screen went off, then it turned on again, and then it turned off again, and the power button does not lit up anymore. So I suspect it's now fully powered off. I'm feeling very cryptic when you read out my messages aloud. They sound better in my head. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can put some kind of emoji that will... This is now booting up from Hibernate, by the way. Maybe I can install some emoji on my channel which you can use to put if you don't want your message to be read out loud, like a magnaphone crossed out or something. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Do you have, guys, anything that you would like to feel from OpenMandriva at this point? Because this was like a very basic look into the installation and see how it behaves out of the box. That's the icon, yeah, that's the icon. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can use it if you want. So it has restored itself from Hibernate properly. It has restored networking properly. And we are back into full production, right? K backup. Can we launch it from here or something? Double click, nothing. So system update configuration. Why are these buttons not clickable? Oh, actually they are. But why is this one not clickable? Like K backup. When I press this, nothing happens here. Configure time. Double click, nothing. Update configuration. Double click. Or the icon. Oh, on the icon. What about on this icon? Also, you need to click on the icon. Okay, well, how stupid is that? I mean, if the whole square lights up, then why do I need to click the icon itself? Who coded this? User interface experience for the win. Okay, backup. Okay. Clean auto remove unused packages. Let's see what will this offer. This is actually cool to research. It wants to remove notes. or it has removed nodes. How does it knows that I have not used it? I have not used like 90% of stuff that are installed. Configure the network. This should launch KDE. Your internet connection seems to be working already. Do you want to configure it anyway? No. Let's configure time. Okay. Add and configure user and groups. Do you want to install KUser? Yes. Guys and girls, if there are any, I'm going to disappear in a couple of minutes because I have some family business to do. Installing KUser, okay. System update configuration. I want to check out a couple of these. Maybe I shouldn't have installed KUser, but it is what it is. Installation succeeded. So this was this icon. These applications will need to be run with root privileges. Do you want to install updates? No. Let's run this again. It needs to be run with root privilege. Why didn't you implement elevation of sorts when I click it? Update configuration, yes. I mean, these guys have been polishing this experience. This is why I said that I did not want to test the Cosmic experience, because this is their prime experience from the OpenMandriva team, right? This is their primary desktop, their Halo product. So imagine how Cosmic would work here. Henry, is there a way to get OpenMandriva KDE 6 Wayland Slim? What do you mean, is there a way? Are you asking me if it is possible to download it? Like, for you, you cannot find it? Or you are asking me to install it? I don't actually understand. ROM distribution with KDE Slim. It doesn't exist. I have seen that they have some Slim version, but I forgot which one. Maybe it was Rock. Rolling is ROM and Rock is the Rock stable one, right? OpenMandriva.org. Download. Download. Get started. Mirror from SourceForge. Okay, so ROM is the one that you're interested in. And of course, we want the latest build. And they have Plasma 6.5. No, there is no light version here. Do you remember what light meant for them? Like, was it the KDE without the applications or what? Choose your release. ROM, Rock. Our Rock is Plasma and Plasma Slim. So Slim version is for you if you like to choose the programs you want to use primary. Okay, so it's without the applications. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Okay, let me see if I can go back and go to Rome again. So there is now Rome Plasma Slim here. This website is really confusing, but it's a lot better than it was like 3 days ago. 3 days ago, it was a pure mess. Rome Plasma Slim 6, and now it goes to the ABF website. Yeah, I don't like this website. Wolf's Heap running for Špeceraj da se konzum ne zatvori. Okay, my problem is the Rome Plasma Slim is X11. But let's give it a thought. Is it really X11? I mean, what being Wayland even means? Does it mean that KDE is not compiled with Wayland support? You could try to download the X11 version and see if there is an option on the SDDM login screen to switch to Wayland session. If there is not, maybe you can DNF install Wayland dependencies. I'm not sure if KDE needs to be compiled with support, without support. Maybe it's something that you can easily upgrade to by yourself. I mean, Wayland is built into KDE, right? It's not really up to Mandriva team to add Wayland support. That's KDE's job, and Mandriva, maybe they can disable it or something. KDE support there, but not sure how to install the Wayland packages. Maybe we can check that out somehow. Maybe I can try the light version offline, right, and see how to get there. Maybe remind me in my Matrix chat, or when I publish this video later on. Maybe give me just a comment in the video to remind me to test the conversion of the light X11 version to light Wayland version. And oh, you found it? Okay, good enough. Let's see what I have missed here. Hardware. How do you download the light? Yeah, that's the question, right? How do you download it? I have no clue. I have been on this site a couple of times and I'm totally confused. Like, it's just spinning in circles. If you go to the ID button, it will give you an ISO file. Click the ID file. Click the ID link. Here, ID 3528. Click on that. And then on the right side, there is ISO, Plasma, something. It's a horrible website. They don't want you to download their distribution. Display and monitor. What does this button do? Oh, this is just KDE configuration. NVIDIA drivers, we don't have that. Bluetooth, local drives, touchpad, software. YUM extender, DNF Drake. OpenMandriva repository picker. Did it launch? This needs some kind of a feedback that I have clicked a button and not delayed everything I click for so long that I don't have any idea whether I clicked it or not. Sorry, I'm not angry, it's just extra contains packages that are free but not officially supported by OpenMandriva. Will be try to fix them if something breaks. That is a low priority. Restricted contains packages that are free but encumbered by patents that may make them illegal to distribute. Non-free contains non-free. Okay. We can check that out later. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut the stream short here, but this is pretty much what I wanted to see. The rest I will show on a release video in a couple of days. Desktop themes. Maui Shell desktop. Oh wow. Maui Shell is from the Nitrux team. I want to see this. Okay, this is a pleasant surprise. The guy from Nitrux team, Uri Herrera, he's the one that made this default theme for KDE that everyone uses nowadays. Oh, installation failed, nice. And he now has his own Linux distribution called Nitrux, and he is doing the Maui shell now. Why is it asking for so many passwords? Or am I just retarded? Installation failed. Okay, this is a neat experience. I like it. Okay. Security. How many times do I have to click to change the tab? Passwords and keys installed. Your firewall. Let's see what this will. A Plasma firewall. Okay, I don't need that. Applications. Oh, so I can launch or install applications from here. Games. I mean, the welcome thingy is nice, but it needs more polish. Steam. I can install Steam from here. Let's install Steam. Let's see what this looks like. Ask me for password one. Oh. Okay. Repositories. Contribute. Translation, forum, donation, about, conversation, artwork. Catching up with the chat. So yeah, only X11. Okay, but you can find it on ABF. Henry says good. If I recall correctly, Wayland has no protocol to notify that an app launched, so you can't have feedback. It is still pending launch. I can't recall what approach is standardized in X11. I like OpenMandriva as a concept for sure. It might have the protocol for app has launched, but I don't recall without checking. And after Slim, but at least for now I can put the Plasma 6. Okay. Installation succeeded. Steam is here. Let me just check which version of Steam did it install. DNF list grep Steam. Is it from DNF? I just don't know what is it doing at the backend, right? Steam from DNF. Yeah, okay, good. The native stuff. I am going to exit, log out, and go to the login screen to see if there is an option for X11 session. Let me just wait this out to finish. I don't really care if Steam works. I am pretty sure it does. I just wanted to see how it installs and how many questions it asks, and will it break and such things, right? Reconfiguring Steam. I'm totally being late where I need to go. I'm going to abruptly end the stream in any second now. Okay, Steam, finish what you're doing. Go, Steam, go. Go, Steam, go. There we go. Power, log out. Log out. Let's see if there is an X11 session. Stuff by Max is a screwdriver. Desktop session fail. It's called failsafe X session. I don't think that this will launch Plasma. This will probably launch a gray background with just one X terminal. Yeah, black background. You can't see it on the. It's a fail-safe session. You cannot see it. It's just a tiny terminal which will help you, I guess, fix things. But that's about it. There's no X11 session. At least it's not enabled. Control Alt F1. Yeah, I know. There we go. Back into the Wayland Plasma. And for some reason it's not projecting to the external monitor. And I don't know why. Where is my oh crap. I think I accidentally clicked on wrong OBS button, but never mind. You could have told me. You could have told me that there is no image on screen. $8:30, guys. Yeah. Okay, but getting the slim one with X11 and no Wayland is sad. We'll see. We will see, Henry, what we can do about that. Maybe I can send. Maybe we can send an email to the to OpenMandriva guys and ask them to point us to the download link for that. Resistance, how to fix -r user. Okay. I don't understand the question. But I need to go. I need to go. Guys and girls, it's been lovely to hang out here, and I'm going to disappear now, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.